If you love brownies, you're going to fall hard for these chocolate crinkle cookies. They look fancy, taste incredible, and come together way easier than you'd think. There are just a few simple techniques that ensure you achieve that perfect crackle and deep fudginess every time. To begin with, melt and sweeten chocolate over steam. This will add a deep chocolate richness that cocoa powder cannot achieve on its own. If you don't have a double broiler to melt the chocolate, set a heat-proof bowl over a small pot of simmering water, but make sure the bottom of the bowl is above the water and warmed only by the steam. Once the chocolate is melted to a silky smooth consistency, let it cool slightly before adding to the wet mixture. In a large mixing bowl, beat together the sugar, oil, and vanilla before mixing in the slightly cooled chocolate. At this point, beat in room temperature eggs one at a time. This will help create structure without making the dough tough. With each egg addition, you'll see the batter look more and more like brownie batter. The same rule applies with these cookies as whenever you bake. Mix the wet ingredients as much as you like and the dry ingredients as much as you like. But when you add the dry ingredients to the wet, gently mix just until no streaks remain. So the dry ingredients are a combination of all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. It's always a good idea to check that your baking powder is fresh so that the cookies get that beautiful lift and signature crinkle. Once the dry ingredients are incorporated into the wet, one of the most important tips is to chill the dough. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and it chill at least 3 hours, but preferably overnight. Chilled dough will ensure that the cookies rise and crackle. If the dough isn't chilled, they will spread and be flat. Scoop the dough by heaping teaspoon and then roll quickly between the palms of your hands into smooth balls. The secret to making sure the powdered sugar stays snowy white is to first roll the cookie balls in granulated sugar and then generously roll them in powdered sugar. This prevents the powdered sugar from melting into the cookie dough when they bake. Bake on parchment-lined cookie sheets for 10 to 12 minutes or until the tops crackle and the centers look just set. Cool for 3 minutes, then transfer to a wire rack to cool completely. For more recipes like this and for weekly inspiration, make sure to head on over to thefedupfoodie.com and sign up for my newsletter where I share recipes and tips in helping to make cooking from scratch approachable.